Today we're going to continue talking about autoimmune diseases and what can trigger them. In our first video we talked about how toxins can trigger autoimmune conditions. Today we're going to talk about how infections can cause autoimmune conditions. There are three main categories of infections that have been found to trigger autoimmune diseases. First is mycoplasms. Mycoplasms are really small pathogens that can trigger autoimmune diseases as well as other infections. These are difficult to test for because they are so small, but there are some that we can screen for. Second is bacterial infections. Bacterial infections often trigger autoimmune diseases. Some of these bacteria are very common. So there's a bacteria called Klebsiella pneumoniae. We find that frequently in our patients. The bacteria that causes Lyme disease can trigger autoimmune diseases. Staphylococcus bacteria, certain strains of it, have been connected to causing autoimmune diseases. So these bacterial infections are important to find. They often hide in the gut. We find that oftentimes our patients with autoimmune diseases have these bacteria living in their gut, and they're no doubt contributing to their autoimmune disease. And the last are viruses. Viruses like Epstein-Barr virus, cytomegalovirus, herpes simplex virus. These viruses trigger autoimmune diseases. So one of the questions that often comes up is, if someone gets one of these infections, are they guaranteed to have an autoimmune disease? And the answer is no, you're not. You need to have the wrong kind of genetics in order to have this happen. So many people have Epstein-Barr virus. It's unusual to find someone who's not been exposed to it, but not everybody that has Epstein-Barr virus is ending up getting an autoimmune disease. So the real wild card here, just like with toxins, is genetics. So people that end up with these autoimmune diseases from infections have the wrong genetics for that particular infection. So we'll continue this conversation next time on things that can trigger autoimmune diseases. Hope you have a great day.